Hello, darling. How are you doing today? Oh, you're a bit nervous. Whatever for? I see you're a bit nervous about your performance. Yes, you're about to go and perform for the tavern, aren't you? There's no need to worry. I will help you prepare. And to be honest, I am your friend. And as your friend, I must say that you are probably one of the best bards that I have ever seen. I mean, no woman comes close to you. And another thing that I will say, to be honest, is that someone who's gone through such a transformation, such as yourself, I believe that being a bard just comes naturally to you. And almost every bard that I've ever seen, in some way or another, ends up having that similar transformation. So, I really don't think you need to worry. There's no such thing as you do not belong. You belong in your part, and you are absolutely fabulous. Your song choices can be a bit interesting, I must say. You have it's a bit out there, but to be honest, I think a little grungy song choices, or some horrific tales, I think is not par for the course at a tavern, right? So, how about I get you ready? Make sure that you are prim and proper. I'm going to also make sure that your hair is in a acceptable state. I mean, you already look pretty well, but I will be honest. I also want to do this because I want to clean your lyre. Lyre? Like a harp? Yes. So I want to clean it. I want to take care of it a bit. And that's mainly because I've seen how you live. I've seen your residence. It's disgusting. I'm just going to come out and say it. You are my friend, and you are welcome to stay with me whenever you want. However, you are a little bit of a slob, and it's not your fault. It is merely a part of your personality that you are unable to be a clean. You're unable to take care of the things around you, and maybe it's your bardic personality, or perhaps you're just too focused on the songs that you're developing. Perhaps you are trying to find the right mix of different songs to put together to make sure that you create a new composition. Whatever the case may be, it is a bit of a slob fest in there. So I just want to make sure that your lyre is in a good state, because that is where a lot of your music capability is going to be stemming from, right? So let's just get started. We'll start with you, then we'll get to the lyre, all right? So I need to get this just so that everything is good. Okay, all right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to get your hair out of the way, because I need access to your face, if you're all right with that. Perfect. Okay, well, if that is the case, then let's go forward. Please stay still for me. I'm just going to move this out of the way and then get that in there. Perfect. Okay, next up. Yeah, just get that out of the way. Yes, okay, I need to use this hand here, so, okay, perfect. Okay. Very good. Okay, now that is out of the way, let us go ahead. How are you feeling about your face? How you look? Have you gone to the local pond? You can see yourself there pretty clearly. Okay, yes. Well, I don't think you're red. You're not very red, but I will say that you have some unevenness that I can help you with. And when you're performing, you get a bit sweaty, and that's totally normal, of course. But because of that, I think that if I use some of this, now, listen to me. These are powders that I have. I didn't develop these. This is just something that I have. My sister, she is very adamant about all these powders, so I did take some from her. Do not be upset with me. I know you love my sister, and I know that you have a very special relationship with her. But I did steal this from her, so do not tell her. Okay, so what I will have to do here is use a bit of this is horsetail, and then I'm just going to use a bit of powder here, just to lessen a bit of the redness. And this powder is actually very, very good at keeping some of that sweat in, okay? So it won't run, it won't do anything unruly, okay? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. That's very good there. Now this is just to help with the unevenness of your skin, I'll be honest. And yeah, I'm sorry I had to tell you about the state of your room, because I'll be honest, I mean, it's my sister and I have many disagreements in our lives, and you know this, we do not see eye to eye in many things, but something that we do see eye to eye on is your room. I mean, this is not an intervention of any kind, but if it were, then, we would say something like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. But let's not focus on that. I don't want to make you more nervous. Let us focus on the fact that you are going to have a very good performance. People are going to, be all up in... they're going to applaud you, really, is what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be wonderful. The only thing I would say, and we have done this plenty of times, when it comes to the end of your performance, you end up getting a few people that want to, let's just say, taste the delicacy of your visage. And I know, and you know, because you've told me that you are not quite ready for that, and that's okay. So I will be there, and I shall intercept. I shall take you away, and my sister will also be there. She will be around, but I do worry about her as well. So she's sort of a last resort if something goes awry, really. Okay. Let's just see. Is that good? Hold on. Let me use this lantern here. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna... Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I've went ahead and dusted that off. So next up, I think I need to use a bit of colour. Need to add a bit of colour. Mainly on the lips. We want to make it look like... I don't know how to really describe it, but we want to make it look like your lips are a little bit, not raw, but just more red. Just a little bit pinkish, let's say. So I do have, you know me, I'm a painter, so I do have some paints here. The only problem is a lot of these paints are pretty toxic. So what I would say that we should do is I'm going to put a bit on there, but not a lot for you to be toxified. I just want to make sure that you are able to have that colour, and just don't lick your lips. If you don't lick your lips, you'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a proper colour for you. And I think, if I'm looking at the colours here, this colour I think is pretty good, right? But it's nice and pinkish, but maybe you want something a bit more red, because it will dilute itself when I apply it. So I do think, actually, if we go with this red here, I think that will be pretty good. I know some of these colours are really hard to come by, but, I mean, that's sort of the way it works when it comes to me and, my painting business. So, yes, I know I have, I plan on painting you sometime soon, but, I know that you are a little bit uncomfortable and you want to sort of look your best, and I want to do you the honour, really, and I want to do you right. I don't think my skills are really there. So that's really what I'm most worried about. So, but anyway, if you pucker up your lips, I'm just going to put a bit of redness there, and then it should be good to go, okay? All right, so let's go ahead here and Very good, very good. Now let's say, okay, let's just say that this is working pretty well. Better than I honestly expected, I'll be honest. Okay, so what else are you worried about? Okay, interesting. I really don't think you need to worry about that. I mean, I'll be honest, your transformation happened such a long time ago, and, I was there for the majority of it, and I will say that you have never looked so in your body, in yourself, like you're much more confident than you've ever been. And I think that in these moments, perhaps you are sort of reverting into that headspace. So I really don't think you need to worry about it at all. Because everybody that sees you falls in love with you. So really, I really don't think you need to worry about it. Okay. I do think that when you tell some of these very interesting stories and the horrifying, when it comes from a beautiful lady such as yourself, it can have a very arresting effect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the executive decision to do that. So let's go ahead here and I'm going to use some of that pink, that not the one we used for your lips, but just a shade lighter. This one right here. Okay, just going to grab some of that. Okay. All right. So stay still for me. Very good. Oh yes, very, very good indeed. Okay. Oh, there is something else to your nerves. I knew it. Tell me about it. Okay, so you've developed a few new songs. You're a bit worried about how they're going to perform with the audience. Okay, interesting. I've heard the majority of your songs, and I'll be honest, they've been pretty good, all things considered. Oh, but you're trying to impress someone. Okay. This is a development. You haven't talked to me about this. Okay, there's someone in the audience you really want to impress. Okay, well, if you don't want to tell me who it is, that's totally fine. I will not be judgmental. I will not say anything, and I will not question. What I will say is, you are a very special person, and you're a special person to me. So I will simply say that you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to find someone who will appreciate all of you, all parts of you. Okay, so if this person cannot find it within themselves to accept all of you and to love you, I know I'm talking about love, but to be honest, I'm just very protective of you. So you have to understand it's a bit difficult for me to think about this possibility, but okay. All right, you're looking great. I think your face is pretty good now, so I'm just going to keep it at that. And next up, I do think that we're going to have to... oh, yes, I need to get these hair clips back out. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yes, I keep all my clips here. Okay, and then right here. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. Very good. What next? The liar. I couldn't forget about that. So, for the liar, it's mainly, I'm worried about the strings, right? So, I have here some oil to put on the strings. Nothing too grand or fancy. Just something to make sure that they are not going to snap as you work your magic, okay? And it is magic that you're doing, I must say. So, let's go ahead and... Okay. Let me just make sure this lantern is in a proper position. Okay. Okay. Okay, so can you give me your liar, please? Okay, wonderful. Okay, very good. Okay, just... Okay, very, very good. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get it all in the strings so that they are nice and good. Where would you be without me, to be honest? I perish the Lord. Okay. All right. Very, very good. Very good indeed. Okay. All righty. So there's your lyre, there's everything. Do you have all your songs ready? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I will say that I will be there, like I said before, and, you do not need to worry. Everybody's going to think you're fantastic, and if they don't, it doesn't matter, because they don't know taste when they see it, or hear it, really. Okay? All right, then. Well, you have a wonderful performance. I will see you after the show, okay?